Do you remember how old you were when you started jerking off? Victor with a K? Bob, do you remember how old you were? 12. I was 12 as well, yeah. 12. I think that's about the average age. You know how I know that I was 12? I know specifically that I was 12. It was 1982, and there's the only reason I just figured this out maybe a couple of weeks ago. I had my iPod on shuffle, and when I was a kid, I used to be the biggest Kiss fan. I loved Kiss when I was a kid. And then the Creatures of the Night album came on, and then it was like, oh, shit, I remember this. I remember I was jerking off. There was a soundtrack to my masturbation from when I was 12. I remember it was like, her love is a gun, her love is a blade, she's a killer. 3 Kiss fans know what I'm talking about, but you grew up, you had access to porn from the time you started jerking off, Victor with a K. Jerking off with an off. Do you know how archaic, like, our ways of getting off were? Like, Bob, tell him. We had 3 mediums for getting off. Here was number 1, back in the day, we used to use our memory. Our own memory. Isn't that crazy? Our own thoughts would get us off. I'd get home from school. I remember like, oh my God, remember when Miss Malone bent over and I saw down her top? Oh! That was 1. Memory was number 1, right, Bob? Number 2, you know what number 2 was, Bob? Sears catalog. Remember that? That was the best. The old Sears catalog. Because in the 80s, there was no airbrushing. So you'd go to the underwear department, you'd see a bra, you'd see nipples. I was like, oh. And then you'd look at the panty department, just because it was the 80s. It looked like Sonny trying to wear a surgical mask. You know what I mean? Just. And the third way, because every dad back in the day, not your dad, but your grandfather, your dad's dad had porn in the house. He did. They just did. Every dad. Remember, my dad had a stash of porno magazines in the closet. He had them tied up in a United Way bag. I remember exactly what bag it was. It was, and I think it's ironic that it was United Way because the symbol for United Way was an open hand. But should have just been, but. Do you realize, Victor with a K, we would jerk off to still pictures of naked women? Still, they wouldn't move. If we wanted her boobs to jiggle, I'd have to shake the magazine. Oh, look at her go. Oh, yeah. What a beast.